Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be talking about maps in Rainbow Six Siege. So if you guys were around, in year 2 season 2, there was meant to be a Polish season of Rainbow Six Siege where we were getting 2 Polish operators and a Polish map. But however, this map, this season was changed, and this became Operation Health, which was a major update released for Rainbow Six Siege, which was like a season focused on bug fixes, quality of life, and technology. So the operators from this season were moved into so we got 3 new operators in year 2 season 3 and year 2 season 4, and the map was just cancelled. So it's recently leaks and some information and some answers from the dev team have come out recently that this map that was cancelled is actually a distillery. So we can see on this picture on the screen above that this map was meant to be, the Polish map was meant to be a distillery, which is like a wine sort of place, I don't know, this would have been pretty cool in my opinion. So I'll put some pictures up on the screen, and so this wine map was meant to be the Polish map set in year 2 season 2, however they cancelled it, and yeah. So this is still not in the game right now, I don't think it's in the game. But however, some people are theorizing that this distillery map is actually the Hereford base rework. Because if we're to look at the Hereford base rework, it looks quite similar to a distillery. We've got the bottom floor, which looks quite similar to the distillery, and yeah, there are some elements of this map or from Hereford base that I think was meant to be in this distillery map, but they just moved it because they cancelled the map. So I think this is why the Hereford base rework is a completely new map. The Hereford base new map looks nothing like the old Hereford base map. All it's got is the layout from the outside, but the completely internal structure of the map is completely changed. That's why I think that this map is basically the distillery. So if the map, if that season was to not have got cancelled, the distillery map would have looked a lot like Hereford base, which is the gameplay that I'm showing you on the screen, as you guys can see. So yeah, I just want to talk to you guys about what I feel like this map would have encompassed and how this map would have been. So obviously the structure of the map would have been different, the layout of the external, it would have looked a lot less like a base and more like a distillery. And from the pictures on the screen of what we have, we've got some key elements that it was meant to be outside, it was meant to be dark and gloomy, and it was meant to look quite nice. So for example, a distillery industry would have so many things rooms such as fermentation chambers, distillation columns, a warehouse, a brewing chambers, a power plant, a DM plant, a drying section, a boiler room, mechanical rooms and electrical rooms, and bottling rooms. So yeah, so this is basically one of the new things in the map. So this would have been cool. Hopefully if they ever do add a distillery map into the game, because I feel the Polish map would have been really cool, that this is one of them. As in, for year 8, hopefully we get the Polish map returning. That would be really cool in my opinion. I feel Emerald Plains is a decent map, and I really like Nighthaven Labs, so it would be cool to see new maps that are added into the game that are actually good to play and fun to play on. But yeah, it's quite sad that this map got cancelled, but I think Operation Health was a good call in the long run. I do think that a distillery map would have been better than Theme Park, but not Tower. I think Tower is one of the best maps in the game. So yeah, I feel distillery would have looked a lot like House in that regard, which would have been cool in my opinion. But yeah, I feel distillery would have looked really cool, but yeah. I think Villa has some distillery to extent. I feel distillery would have been a mix between Villa and Hereford base, which would have been pretty cool, but that's what we have to see in the future. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah, hopefully in the next year of Rainbow Six Siege, we at least get 3 new maps. I think 3 new maps, and then would be cool. So we have one in year 8 season 1, one in year 8 season 2, and then one in year 8 season 4. And then year 8 season 3 we just focus on little small reworks on maps such as Consulate, Clubhouse, Border. So not massive map buffs and reworks, just little small updates, changing the hatch locations on these small maps. I do think Hereford base is kind of underrated though. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was quite fun to play on sometimes, just not all the time. Had a lot of playability. There was 4 floors I think. I do kind of miss the map in my opinion. There was a good nice little run outs. I like how the exterior stairs, you could just play along with it. And I was actually quite a fan of the bottom floor, how the bottom floor was played, and the top floor. I thought the top floor was really good, to defend on. It was quite fun, and it had a lot of replayability because there was 2 stairs. You had 2 external balconies. I think if they removed one of the balconies, the map would have been a lot better. But I think the map was a bit too attacker-sided. But with the introduction of Azami and Mirror not being as bad in this map, the map could have been a lot better. But hopefully Hereford base does get a rework, because I feel especially if you're looking at the hatch on the right, you could easily have some sort of setup with an Azami, an Oryx, and especially Mirror. So I think that Hereford base is really underrated, and I honestly know why it got removed from ranked. It was not fun to play on. I just feel it's a waste of it's just a waste to have some maps that are just not in ranked. Even the second floor master bedroom site was really fun to defend. I remember playing this map a lot, when it first came out. I think it was the season where Clash and Maverick got released, but yeah, there's still a lot of like fun like gimmicks to play on the map. I had some really good clutches on this map, as you can see on like thing. Like, it was just really fun to defend. I don't know, maybe like the reason people didn't like it was because it was quite dark and gloomy, and maybe if they had to like brighten up the assets and stuff like that, it would be a lot more fun. So I think the master bedroom and this sort of like kids dorm site was quite fun. Maybe the problem with the map was that there was too many like runouts and stuff, which people weren't a fan of, which I understand because runouts aren't that like attractive to new players. But yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys think. Like, if you guys have even played the Hereford base, I think the old Hereford base was quite bad. Like, if you guys remember, there was actually only one set of stairs, which was quite comical because if like the attackers could just hold off the stairs, like it would be literally impossible for you to like run up the stairs and like late rotate. So yeah, I think there was a lot of hatches on this map as well, as you can see. I kind of miss this map. I think like if you guys want to add in my Discord and we can do some like custom game 10-mans on this Hereford base map because it's been a while. I feel like this map has a lot of cool gimmicks that I've not seen on other maps. I think this might be the first map where there's only four floors. So I don't think I remember another map with 4 floors on it. I'm trying to think. I think does Yacht have 4 floors? I'm pretty sure Yacht has 4 floors technically. So I think that's another map with 4 floors. But apart from that, this is one of the biggest maps in the game. This must be the biggest map in the game in my opinion. And I think like factually and objectively, this has to be the biggest map. Even then, the first floor, like kitchen, was fun to defend. This map, this was. I feel like Hereford base is underrated. This like little bit reminds me a bit of Fortress. I think Fortress is a map that needs to come back into the game. Fortress is one of the best maps in my opinion, and that map certainly deserves to be back into the game. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about the Polish map being cancelled? Are you guys a fan of that? Are you guys not a fan of that? And yeah, what do you guys think of Operation Health? Do you think we need a new Operation Health because the game's like cheating? Like the game's cheating numbers are out of control right now. I think there needs to be an update to solve the cheating crisis and just sort of bring the like quality of life back. The servers are crashing like every single day, and there's just like there's not a lot of like good things going on with Siege right now. But I must say the bottom floor of Hereford and the top floor were very fun to play on, and hopefully Hereford base comes back. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Arktes. See you guys later. Have a good day, guys.